Hey guys, in the last video, we organized all the Figma files. We have all the components ready for us to move to Notion. So let's start with that right now. Here you can see that we have a Notion database, which doesn't have any special. The only four things that you need to make sure that you have on this database, it's the name of Figma link, that it should be named Figma link, and it should be a URL field in Notion, a DAG status, and a screenshot. All right. So what I'll be doing now is start by grabbing each one of the blocks in Figma and putting into Notion. So how we go about that? Let's start with the navbar. We have the navbar, which we already grouped together, and what we need to do is right click, copy link to the selection. So we grab that link, and here we're gonna write navbar, paste the Figma link, and I want to explain DAX that these links contains the inactive version and the mega mini version for the wine tour. So let's do that. And here you just need to write that in plain English. So this navbar has a mega menu when mega menu as shown on the image. There you go. Cool. So let's keep moving forward. So now we have the header. The header, we have two different heroes, and maybe we want to just group these two guys together. So why don't we do that and move the two together here. Select the tool, Command G, and then copy the link to the selection. And then I'm gonna hero here, paste the link, and let's explain DAX that this has two variations. So the hero should have the option to add a CTA and a free title, whatever we want to call that, this little guy right here. So that should be enough for him to understand. So you don't have to make it over complicated. It's just explaining what are the variations that you want to have. So then we have this log that it's about. So copy link to the selection. Let's put it here. About, there you go. Nothing to explain there. If you remember in this specific block, we need to tell him that the image can be on the left or on the right. So let's do that. We like to call this left, right. Let's put it here. And here we're going to say the user should be able to select if the image goes on the left or right. There you go. Fair enough. The events. Let's do that. Events. Paste it here. This is a slider, and we're not gonna add any nodes. Probably he will figure it out by himself that he should create a custom post type events. So let's see if it happens. So now we have these little banners right here that have two variations. So maybe we can group these two guys together, doing the same, selecting the two, holding Command G, and now copy the link to the selection. And then we can have this banner. And here we can explain the user should be able to select between a CTA or a form. There you go. Just in plain English, some small modes should do the trick. Let's keep moving forward with the international tours. Let's put it here. Again, I'm not going to explain a lot there. And in this specific block, we can probably tell that this can be an image or a video, and it should support Vimeo. And we should also tell him that the user should be able to change the background color. So maybe we can grab just this one. Well, there you go. Copy link to the selection. We can grab this one and say slider or big slider. Let's put it here, and then let's do that. This slider should be able to hold an image or a video. In the video, if it's a video, should be able to use a YouTube or Vimeo. And what else I want to explain? And also the user should be able to choose the background color from pink. I'm not sure that's a pink. It's like a reddish. Let's call it pink or white. Cool. Let's keep moving forward. Copy the link to a selection. Let's put here, oops, and stop, testimonials. There we go, down. Nothing to explain there. Copy, link to a selection, and we can say small slider. There you go. Logo list. There you go. Let's copy the blogs. So Chord blogs, and here what I want to do is either being able to choose what are the 3 blogs I want to highlight here, or to make this automatically. So the user should be able to select 3 blogs manually, or set them automatically calling the latest blogs. There you go. Just something like that. Should do the trick. All right, so let's keep moving. A couple more to go. So this is gonna call image banner. Image banner. There you go. Nothing to explain there. And then we have the footer. Copy the link to the selection. Footer. There you go. Then we have this what should we call this? It's tour left right. Tour left right, there you go. And then what I can say here, this block should pull information from this custom post type tour, and the user should be able to manually select the post, and also to choose if the image is on the left or right. There you go. Right. There you go. Cool. A few more to go. Let's move faster here. Copy the link to a selection. I can say in tour hero. There you go. Tour highlights. For highlights, copy link to selection. We can call this list. We can have this one as well. That is the accordion. There we go. And then we have the logo banner, whatever, pricing options. There you go. FAQs, we're almost there. Bear with me. FAQs. And last but not least, we have the related tours. There you go. We can tell here the user should be able to pick the tour manually. There you go. Cool. So we've already mapped all the blocks that we had in Figma in our Notion with some really plain minimal notes here. And what we will be doing next in our next video is to tell Dax to go ahead, read all these blocks, analyze them, come up with a game plan, and then create some better notes. So better stick with the next video and see how this works.